My last Netflix review for a while, because I've really got a lot of independent films to watch. Some of them are remarkable. I may be able to give you a little spiel on that when the festival comes around in October, but hold on. So, one of the recent additions to Netflix streaming, You're Next. Now, I should post this, that one of my tweeps, Sharni Vincent, is the star of the movie. I kind of been holding back on this because of how many people related to this project are in the VHS movies. I know Adam Weingart, he's responsible for, like, I think the Framing story on VHS or whatever, and ABCs of Death kind of shit. Ty West has a small role in this. Anyhow, I've been reading the little blurbs, the most original horror film in years. Well, I'm not sure about that. Maybe as far as slashers, okay. Anyhow, there's this house out in the woods. Guy's doing a college chick. He gets murdered, she gets murdered. Then we get this family approaching on, like, Thanksgiving break, I'm guessing. And they're heading to the house down the road from there. So the nearest house to them, the people got killed. And there's these killers, like, in the woods waiting for them, setting traps and shooting arrows when they're about to have dinner. That goes down. You meet this family. Our main chick's boyfriend is kind of the pudgy kid. The rest of them are in better shape than that, sort of. The dad's apparently got some money. The place is pretty big. I like that not too much effort was put into telling us that, because it was obvious from just the set. So, when shit's going down, Ty West eats an arrow first. Then we have more arrows getting shot into the house. The family gets to the side, they're fairly safe. They say, okay, one of us needs to make a run for it. Then this chick, who I swear is the heaviest one there, says, I can run 3 miles in 20 minutes. I'm the fastest. So she gets ready, takes her shoes off. Could you not have chose somebody with shoes? She gets ready to run and immediately gets caught on a wire heading out of the house. And it was kind of funny because she was giving the, like, I'm Bruce Lee about to get in a fight, neck creak thing. And I'm just like, please. I gotta give them some credit for playing this straight, because everybody wants to do horror for laughs now. You look at what's happened to the R-rated movies, and blood is so often played for laughs now that it's ridiculous. They did an amazing job working out practical blood effects in this. Gotta give filmmakers credit for that. There was a part where a guy got stabbed in the chest numerous times, and it was obvious he had a bunch of padding underneath. Anyhow, as people are getting killed off, we're left with her last girl, Erin. She's, like, I swear at the 30-minute mark she just turns Australian. Then she says she was raised in the outback on a survivalist compound, and she knows all these nifty tricks, so she kicks ass. I didn't think that was so inventive, really, and there is some lampshade hanging. Like, her boyfriend turned out to be in on it. Him and one of his brothers were plotting. They hired these guys, ex-military, to savagely kill off the family. They needed her to be a witness. Those two were going to inherit the money. You know, I kind of think that the other douchebag brother would actually have the fat one killed, so he'd be the sole inheritor. That's the way I was imagining that to go down. So, she ends up getting revenge on him and kills him too. Cop shoots her in the shoulder, but she's still alive. This axe, yeah, there's spoilers. This axe trap she set up at the front door, you know that had to come down. It hits the cop as he's walking in. It says, "You're next." Cue credits. And it was an alright movie. I'm giving this 2.5 out of 4 stars, which depending on the kind of movie, that can be disappointing, but to me, it was kind of expectations fulfilled. The family getting killed off by hired goons, I believe that's been done before. I think it was an Alyssa Milano, like, straight-to-video movie from, like, around 98, if I had to guess. Or, hell, probably before Charmed. I'm just saying, I think there was something out there like that before. But not done as a slasher. So, is it original? I don't know. I mean, like, you see people dressing up in these, like, sheep, wolf, lamb, whatever the hell, masks. They weren't really that threatening. It wasn't a lot of scares, but the effects were fine. The way it was shot, very, very digital, very computer color corrected. It's just something you kind of have to deal with a modern film on a tight budget. I give them kudos for what they were able to pull off on the tight budget, and the performances, some of them were a little douchebaggy. Sharni, you were fine, but I didn't really understand why you turned native Australian using your native accent like halfway through the movie. That kind of raised some flags there, but otherwise you kicked a lot of ass. There were some cool kills. I think it's really about all you can ask for it. So your next 2.5 out of 4 stars.